Queensland cabinet papers are released after 30 years. So 1991 was the year pokies were introduced into Queensland, logging on Gari was stopped, and the trial of the decade was held for Sir Joe Bjelke-Petersen after the Fitzgerald inquiry. Here's state political reporter Rachel Rigger.
The year was 1991 and the fallout of the Fitzgerald inquiry was playing out in the courts.
You have a lot of family support here today, Sir Joe.
Yeah, you mean the media?
Joe Bjelke-Petersen's highly publicised perjury trial ended with a hung jury and no verdict. There was no retrial as he was deemed too old, and later revelations added more controversy to the saga.
It later emerged that jury foreman Luke Shaw was a Young Nationals member and reportedly connected with the Friends of Joe group. Quite controversial at the time.
Former Police Commissioner Terry Lewis also faced the courts, sentenced to 14 years jail for forgery and taking bribes. This was the backdrop for the second full year in power for Labor Premier Wayne Goss. Queensland Cabinet papers from 1991, now public for the first time in 30 years, show an administration determined to rid the state of its corruption reputation.
It's again another eventful and significant year in the development of this state, particularly moving forward into what's regarded as the post-Joe era in Queensland.
The Goss ministry was responsible for giving pokies the green light in the Sunshine State.
At the centre of the radical change to the way Queensland is relaxed, the poker machine.
A decision the former Premier would come to lament.
And if I've got one word, it's poker machines. The people who play them are the people who can least afford to do so.
Cabinet also agreed to expand casino licences, earmarking sites in Brisbane and Cairns. While Premier Goss continued to enjoy great popularity, it wasn't all smooth sailing.
What's important or significant historically is that in this second full year of his administration, we see some of the gloss that we like to attach to Wayne Goss's administration begin to wear off. The honeymoon is over.
Tensions came to a head when land rights laws for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people were passed.
Frustration boiled over into confrontation between the police and the crowd of 400.
The laws were criticised for being limited, only allowing claims for vacant Crown land that could be resumed for specific public purposes.
For many Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people, including many activists from my own family, this was a very disappointing decision by the Goss government at the time.
The year also saw big changes on Gari. Cabinet agreed to stop logging on Fraser Island, paving the way for the island's World Heritage listing.
We believe that Fraser Island and its preservation for future generations is worth every penny.
A year that helped shape a modern Queensland and closed a chapter on a controversial era. Rachel Rigger, ABC News, Brisbane.